All right, the Texas National Guard deploys 200 troops to Illinois for federal protection mission amid protests. I'm going to give you what the Illinois governor had to say, Governor Pritzker, and I'm going to show you what the mayor of Chicago had to say about this, Brandon Johnson, and also I'm going to bring you guys what the Texas governor had to say about the National Guard deployment. You better grab something to drink because this is going to be very fun. But before we do that, make sure you hit that like, hit that subscribe. It really helps the channel out. Thank you so much for your support that I've been receiving lately. It is really, really appreciated. Let's jump right into it. So, Texas National Guard deploys 200 troops to Illinois for federal protection mission amid protest. Pentagon confirms 60-day mission to Illinois as Chicago mayor calls operation illegal and unconstitutional. All right, let's see.
Texas National Guard troops now on the ground in Illinois. They're there in part to manage protesters at a suburban Chicago immigration facility. Democratic politicians not happy about it. Senior correspondent Mike Tobin's in Broadview, Illinois tonight. Before
she continues, Governor Pritzker was looking into sue President Donald Trump about his deployment of National Guard troops to Chicago. He's saying this is unconstitutional, but I believe the court blocked that. Let's continue watching.
The Texas National Guard has arrived southwest of Chicago at an Army training facility near the city of Joliet, despite emotional opposition from Chicago leadership.
This president is determined to federalize the National Guard and to occupy our cities with the military. It's unconscionable. It's unthinkable.
The Illinois National Guard deployed.
I mean, if they can't control the city, somebody got to do it, right? They need to protect federal buildings. They need to protect property and lives. Let me know in the comments what you guys think, okay? I want to read you guys all. Let's continue watching.
Deployment is still in motion despite Democrats' efforts to stop it. Illinois Attorney General Kwame Raoul asked the court for an immediate injunction to block it. U.S. District
there you go.
Judge
That's
April
what I was
Perry
telling you.
declined to grant the request and gave the Trump team a deadline of tomorrow to answer questions about when the Guard will arrive, where will they be sent, and what will they do once deployed.
So they tried to sue President Trump about the National Guard troops deployment, but the court blocked it, asking the administration to let them know when they're going to be deployed, what city they're going to be covered, and the scope of troop activities once they get there. And that was yesterday. And today, they are already in Illinois.
Deployed. Department of Justice leaders visited Chicago.
I mean, at this point, it's almost laughable that the state government is standing up and saying, don't let the National Guard in.
And they were screaming for the National Guard on January 6th, and now all of a sudden reject it when their city is literally under siege.
That is where Juan Espinoza Martinez is now charged with solicitation of murder. Federal prosecutors say he put a bounty on the head of Border Patrol Commander Gregory Bovino.
So that guy that you just saw there, that guy was arrested yesterday because he put a bounty on the DHS Commander Greg Bovino. He was asking for $2,000 for information and $10,000 for someone to take him down. He was part of the Latin Kings. I did a video yesterday about this. I'm going to leave it at the end so you can go watch it so you can see the whole story.
Snapchat that reached $2,000 for information on Bovino.
There you go.
$10,000 to take him out. Following the revelation that he was the target in a murder-for-hire plot, the man in front of Operation Midway Blitz says Illinois leadership made that possible.
Look at what the governor or
that's the commander,
about.
The Latin King member was trying to
that gang
take down.
Feel comfortable enough to do something like that.
All right, so pretty much we got the Texas National Guard already deployed on Chicago. Now, let's see what the Governor Pritzker had to say about this.
Without my permission and against my vigorous objections, the president has federalized 300 Illinois National Guard military troops and hundreds of National Guard members from Texas, and he has ordered them to activate for duty in Illinois. I have called upon Governor Abbott to immediately withdraw his...
So he's telling Governor Abbott to immediately withdraw his troops to from being deployed to Chicago to show support.
Support for this decision and refuse to
I'm going to show you what Governor Abbott had to say, okay? Stay with me.
allow Texas National Guard members to be used in this way. Let me be clear. Donald Trump is using our service members as political props and as pawns in his illegal effort to militarize our nation's cities. I want to thank Attorney General Kwame Raoul and his staff, along with my General Counsel Ann Spillane and our excellent Governor's Office legal team, for working tirelessly for weeks now to prepare federal lawsuits in anticipation of this unconstitutional invasion of Illinois by the federal government.
In constitutional invasion by the federal department to Illinois. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Do you think President Trump is doing the right thing? Try to protect buildings and life from protesters and rioting. I really want to read you guys all. Okay, now I'm going to show you what Governor Abbott had to say about this. This is very funny. But before we do that, let me show it to you.
It's a long way from the Lone Star State. Governor Greg Abbott posting a photo yesterday of Texas National Guard troops boarding a plane, writing, quote, "The elite Texas National Guard ever ready, deploying now." Mayor Johnson sending Abbott this message
Listen to this.
moments ago.
The governor of Texas should be worrying about Texas. Why he all up in my business?
All about my business. Because
Focus
you
on
can't
Texas.
do it. You can't do your job, man.
Let's bring Governor Greg Abbott
There
into
it is.
this. We wish you could have seen your face. Why are you all up in his business, Governor?
So listen, both the mayor and the governor of Illinois need to own up to the fact that they are not doing their jobs to maintain the safety and security of federal officials who are required to enforce federal law in their city and in their state. Because they're refusing to do that, Texas is using just a small part of our National Guard.
According to Mayor Johnson and Governor Pritzker, everything is fine in Illinois. There's no issues there.
We still have thousands of National Guard on the border, as you and I are talking right now. But what we sent to Illinois are Guard who are there already in Illinois, who are part of the elite team of a tactical force that I have utilized in the state of Texas to provide backup support for the Texas Department of Public Safety. They have specialized training to deal with civil disturbances, and they put that training to use for years under the Biden administration when they had to confront civil unrest along the border, especially those who were coming across the border. They're very experienced in being able to back up the ICE agents and other federal agents to make sure that they will be able to execute the laws safely.
I mean, these guys, they doing everything they can to protect ICE agents against rioters and protesters. I mean, if you do a peaceful protest, it shouldn't be any type of issue. I mean, we live in a free country. You can say whatever you want to say. If you want to go protest, protest. Okay, I mean that's completely fine, but do it the right way. Don't go out, burn cars, burn buildings, attack federal employees. Do it the right way.
And effectively.
Okay, so Governor Pritzker had more words for you.
We're gonna see now what Governor Pritzker say about him, and then this is Greg Abbott's response.
You a tool of Donald Trump when he said this on Rachel Maddow's show. Listen.
Just last year, Joe Biden tried to call up National Guard, federalize them, to take Air National Guard and move them into the Space Force. And all 50 governors signed onto a letter, including, I might add, Greg Abbott from Texas, saying that it was improper for the President of the United States to call on governors to either send their National Guard or to federalize the National Guard so that the President could use them however he wanted to. Now, this year, of course, Greg Abbott is a tool of Donald Trump.
He called him a tool of Donald Trump.
His lackey, and he is in fact doing exactly what Donald Trump wants and going against exactly what Greg Abbott said he would do last year.
So he's clearly trying to make the case that You were apparently against it then, but you're for it now. How do you respond to the governor?
So he's clueless, as typical. So last year when Joe Biden was president, Texas was fighting for our lives on the border. And I needed to ensure that every National Guard member we had available was doing the job that the federal government should have been doing, that Joe Biden should have been.
So pretty much his response was he wanted to ensure that Texas National Guard protect the border when it was supposed to be Joe Biden's job to protect the border. Clearly, he was not doing it. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about this. Do you think this is a good strategy from the Trump administration to deploy National Guard troops to the city of Chicago? And yeah, let me know. I mean, this has been going on for several weeks now. We have not seen any 100% control yet. People still on the streets. And hopefully we can get this resolved quickly in a timely manner. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you hit that like, hit that subscribe. It really helped the channel out. Thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate you guys. Stay safe, okay?